Hello, class. My name is Christopher Colin, and today I'll be talking to you guys about our bad listening practices. We found ourselves reading about it in Chapter 5 module in the listening portion of it, and here I am about to talk about it. So, a lot of bad listening is done in a professional setting. I don't know why, don't ask me. I just have a common knowledge that that's where it happens because just we're there to listen, but we never really know what's going on when we are listening. So the one thing I want to do is I want to give a brief explanation on the 6 different types of bad listening practice that we have. Okay, so number 1 would be interrupting. That's usually an intentional or kind of thing where you do where it's not really a bad listening practice, but if you do it to in an attempt to dominate a conversation, that's where it becomes a bad listening practice. Okay? Another bad listening practice we have is distorted. It occurs when we incorrectly recall info. We skew info to fit our expectations or existing schemata, or add material to establish a change in information. You don't want to be doing that. One bad listening practice that I know we all, suffer from is eavesdropping. It's good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Gossip, I'm into it. I'm sure you're into it. But it is a very bad listening practice because you know what? That is an invasion of privacy, and you don't want to be doing that for people. Okay, you want to respect their privacy. So this is one thing that we kind of got to get away from as human beings and kind of just move on with our lives and let the secret information be between the people that it's being shared with, okay? Now, there's one listening practice that I suffer from the most, and that's aggressive listening. It's very bad. I think I come off as a very unapproachable guy because of my bad listening practice, such as aggressive listening, because I know the answers to a lot of things, especially in my professional setting. So when I ask a question, I already know what this person's going to say. And so when they say it, I attack them. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to listen just to attack someone. You want to listen because you want to hear them out. Okay? Another one would be narcissistic listening, where it's all self-absorbed, where it's not even listening. Now it's starting to turn into action, where you just really start being self-centered. You don't want to hear about anybody else. You want to hear a story all about yourself. It's a very bad listening practice. I would really highly recommend to stay away from it. And pseudo listening is our last one. It's a fake listening, guys. This is the one thing you don't want to do because you come off like you don't care. And when people are talking to you, a listening skill is crucial. You want to show them that you do care. So let's try and get away from that. Okay? Bad listening practices are physical barriers, cognitive limitations, and perceptual biases. Those 6 bad listening practices that I talked about, those are huge. I hope I gave a great explanation of them and how to avoid them. I gave definitions. I hope you guys can take away from that in this speech of mine. Any advice that I could give to you guys is care. When someone comes to you, or if they're explaining information to you, they're doing it for a reason. So listen to them. Give it your all. Be all ears. It's huge. It'll make someone's day. You want to be a good listener. It's not fun to not be one. I would highly recommend if you do suffer from bad listening practices, and becoming self-aware is a huge thing, I would highly recommend to kind of, try to get away from them, wean yourself off of them. I think it'll be a bigger deal. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.